Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83. I am here at my Wrestlemania 2000 review. You've seen Tuesday, I just reviewed Wrestlemania 4. Now, before I do this, I gotta make a quick announcement, then I'll get on to the review. So, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but lately, pre-video, I have not been posting on when I'm going to be doing the next video and all that, because just pretty much a waste of time, just taking two posts, doing one before and after. So I just, from here on, I'm going to wait till after to post when I'm done with my video and all that. So now to Wrestlemania 2000, aka WrestleMania 16, whatever you want to call it. Now, a lot of people kind of crap on this pay-per-view. They love the game, but they crap on the pay-per-view. I don't think the pay-per-view is that bad. I mean, there were some decent matches. Now, it starts out with the Godfather, D'Lo Brown, against the Big Boss Man and Bull Buchanan. Still a hook by the wire. Bull Buchanan. Now, Godfather and D'Lo Brown was accompanied to ring by Ice-T, who at the time, I believe, was just coming off of doing Leprechaun in the Hood. And he sung the song for the Godfather, the Pimpin' Ain't Easy song, which he did alright. It was an alright song, which was from their Aggression freaking album, whatever it was. But anyway, Bossman and Bill Buchanan won, because when someone gets a big entrance at a big event, they're usually the ones that lose. Bossman and Bull Buchanan win, and that was pretty much it. Next up was the Battle Royal for the Hardcore title. It had Taz, Viscera, APA, both the Holly cousins, Crash and Hardcore, Marshall Thrasher, I think Pete Gas, Joey Abs from the Mean Street Posse. And this match went on for pretty much 15 minutes. Several title changes. First one was Taz, then Taz got pinned by Viscera. Then Viscera eventually got pinned by, I think it was one of the Mean Street Posse or something. Then, someone else. Funaki pinned, then Taz got the pin again, and then Taz almost won, but then got screwed because his shoulder was up before that referee hit 3, but Crash re-got the belt. Then Taz put him in the Taz mentioned the Concha Hancha May, which ended up, Hardcore Holly came in with the candy bar jar of JR, smashed the heads of Crash and Hardcore. It's a very wonky ending because the referee counted, I guess he thought the timer ran out, but it hadn't run out. There was still 1 second when he went to count 3. So, Hardcore Holly won the Hardcore title again at that pay-per-view. Next up was TNA, Test and Albert, against Steve Blackman and Al Snow. I almost forgot who they were. That's how forgettable those guys are. Anyway, Steve Blackman and Al Snow, they had the little cheese thing out because they were doing the cheese head thing. They ended up losing the match to TNA, and then Al Snow and Steve Blackman both beat up the cheesehead. That was pretty much it. Next up was the triangle ladder match for the tag team titles. The match of the night on that pay-per-view. The Hardy Boys, the Dudleys, and Edge and Christian. This is the one that they always show off when they do their best WrestleMania moments. This is the one where Edge and Christian won the tag belts. And I mean, it's a really good match. I didn't watch their best of WrestleMania tonight. I was busy doing other things. But anyway. Yeah, Edge and Christian won. Then I believe next we got, I want to say it was, China and the Radical, or China and Too Cool teamed up against the Radicals. China and Too Cool won. Match was alright, but nothing special. I think next up was Rikishi teaming with Kane. That might have been after the Intercontinental and European title match. I don't know. No, the three-way was after that. Alright, so... Yeah. Three-way was, before the Fatal Four-Way. So anyway, Kane and Rikishi teamed up against X-Pac and Road Dogg. The story I've been building, Tori had turned on Kane because she was Kane's girlfriend. And then she spent that weekend or something with X-Pac and turned on Kane and was with X-Pac and all that crap. And but Kane and Rikishi won. Got the stink face on Road Dogg and Tori. I don't think they got X-Pac. And then Too Cool came out to dance with them and yada yada. And then out of nowhere, that chicken came out that Pete Rose had dressed as the year before that attacked Kane at the WrestleMania before. Kane thought it was Pete Rose again. He went to grab the chicken after a dance with Too Cool, but then it turned out Pete Rose came in. Rikishi kept him from hitting him with the bat. Kane chokeslams Pete Rose. Pete Rose gets a stink face, and then that was it for that match. So next up was the triple threat match. It was the European title and the Intercontinental title were being defended by Kurt Angle against Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho. This was a pretty good match as well. Chris Jericho originally was supposed to be in the main event that came on after this match, but got pushed back due to Mick Foley getting his last moment or whatever. Jericho did get the main event WrestleMania a couple years later, so there you go. But anyway, so first fall went to Benoit. First fall was for the Intercontinental title. Benoit won, which I'm starting to think maybe WWE had more faith in Benoit when he first came in than they did Jericho, because Benoit at this time had only been in the company for a couple months. Jericho had been with the company since, I believe, August of the year prior, so... But anyway, Benoit won the Intercontinental, then Jericho won the European title, and it's funny how Kurt Angle was not involved in either pinfall. It was Benoit making Jericho tap to the crossface, then Jericho hit the lion salt on Benoit, so maybe it was a conspiracy. The Canadians conspired against the American hero Kurt Angle. Anyway, so yeah, it was a good match. I enjoyed it. Next up was the Fatal 4-Way match for the WWE/WWF title. World Wrestling Federation title, my bad. It was Triple H defending against The Rock, The Big Show, and Mick Foley. Each McMahon was in each competitor's corner. Vince was with Rock. Shane was with Show. Stephanie with Triple H, of course. And then Linda. Probably the most boring character out of the McMahons because the other three McMahons are very entertaining. Then Linda was with Mick Foley. So Big Show gets eliminated first. I believe it was kind of a double team. Mick Foley hits Big Show with the chair. Big Show walks into a rock bottom, gets pinned, he's out. Then it took a while. It was pretty much a triple threat for a while. Triple H and Rock and Mick Foley. Mick Foley and Triple H at one point was double teaming The Rock, but The Rock got them both back. Then eventually they started fighting each other once they, put The Rock to a table, I believe. After they put The Rock to the table, Triple H then proceeded to eliminate Mick Foley. And it was down to Rock and Mick Foley. Then we get the McMahon shenanigans. Shane comes back. He acts like he's going to hit either guy, but he was really aiming at The Rock. But Vince comes back out after he had done been struck by a chair by Shane. Then Vince proceeds to hit The Rock twice with the chair for Triple H to retain the World Wrestling Federation title. Like I said, this was a pretty good show, and unlike WrestleMania 4, which I'm sure a lot of people give more praise to than they do this, there was not a lot of screwy endings. I forgot to mention there was a cat fight too between Terry and the cat, which was at the time Jerry the King Lawler's girlfriend. I don't know how he landed that you know, young, pretty lady, but he did. Anyway, there was a point Mae Young was in the Cat's corner, and Moolah was in, the Fabulous Moolah, was in the corner of Terry. Val Venus, special referee, all the shenanigans, them trying to seduce Val. Then there's one point where it's pretty funny where freaking Mae Young's kissing Val Venus, and he's like and, you know, I think because of cheating shenanigans, and both times, you know, the Cat's manager, which was Mae Young, cost her because she threw Terry out twice, but then Moolah pulled the Cat out, which then made it look like Terry won. Finally, Val got around and seen that Terry was still in, but yeah. But now back to what I was going to say about that. But unlike WrestleMania 4, there was not a lot of shenanigans with this one. There were some screwy finishes. The big thing was the McMahon heel turn. I'm sure by then everybody was saying, well, it's about time for Vince McMahon to turn heel. He's back in power. He's going to turn heel. And he turned on The Rock. Rock then rock bottomed Stephanie, Shane, and Vince. Or no, I think it just people elbowed. He rock bottomed Stephanie and people elbowed her. But he didn't take the elbow pad off, so he just kept the pads on. But then again, I guess because Stephanie's a woman, that's probably why he kept it on there. But, yeah, this pay-per-view is not that bad. And I'll be honest with you, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 because a lot of matches were pretty good and entertaining. Especially with the spectacular tag team title match, which was the, you know, the triangle match for the ladders and, you know, for tag team belts. That was just a very good match. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that pay-per-view. After Sunday and Monday, I'm done with, you know, WrestleMania and everything because WrestleMania month will be over. Well, it'll be over Sunday, but I'm going to do a review of the NXT and the Hall of Fame stuff, so that's why I say Sunday and Monday. Tomorrow, play through of WrestleMania, the game. And that's, I guess that's pretty much it. What'd you guys think of WrestleMania 2000? Let me know in the comments, and please like this video, subscribe for more, and ring that bell for notifications, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Facebook Live. Peace out.